Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. Today is Sunday. Almost forgot. Homeless, you were so close. So close.
Hello there. Hello
But,
there.
he beat you.
Hello there.
Yeah, Poverty Man beat you.
Another happy landing.
Have a happy landing. All right. So I totally forgot to get the web whiteboard set up. Yeah. You were waiting for the pre-ad to start. It ran the ads, but it should only have ads during the starting soon. That way it runs every hour, like on the hour almost. All right, so we need to set this up because I forgot about it. All right. Yeah. And Poverty Man, welcome in. Nice to see you, and nice that you were first, right? So you beat Homeless. He was so close. Yep. All right, let's get some music going here. Hi, so if you're doing a big stretch, this morning, because it just hit 7 o'clock, right? Or roughly, it's like 7:06 now. But this morning, got up about 5:15 and went for a nice walk with Sophie. Yeah, it was a good morning. It's nice out right now, but because it's just about like, I don't know, somewhere between like 65 and 70 degrees, so it's nice. And she's waiting. She's like, somebody's gonna do it. A Sophie treat, right? All right, let's switch over real fast here. There we are. Let's fix that up just a little bit. There. All right. Perfect. Oops, wrong one. There we are. Yeah, it was a nice walk this morning. Like I said, it's just about 70 degrees, and even at 5 in the morning, that was pretty nice. So Brent coming in with a Sophie treat. Appreciate that. She's just finished the first one here. And Brent, how are you doing? Anyway, I keep hitting the wrong one. So, you're yes, you were second on the Sophie treat, but at least it was with Homeless and Panucci didn't beat you today. That's all, right? Yeah. Yep. So yesterday, after stream, I took the Jeep to go get the doors rekeyed, right? So they're now fitting the same door. Like, because when I bought the Jeep, it didn't come with doors, and I've only had like soft doors on there. I now have a set of hard doors put on the Jeep. But the key, because I bought them off of a wreck, right? But there was no key with them. So the locks on the doors didn't match any of the keys that I had for the Jeep. So I had to go get those rekeyed so that they matched either the key or get a new key, right? So, but I had to match the key that I already have. So I got that done. And then I came back and installed the camping table on the back door. Right? And stay, Mike. All right. And that was a lot of fun. So I enjoyed that. And Panucci coming in with a Sophie treat. Good morning. Sophie's getting all the attention this morning, as she should. There we are. All right. So, this is the back door
Hello there.
of the Jeep.
Hello there.
Hello.
Democracy. Hello there. Another happy landing.
I love the hello there. All right, so this is the back door of the Jeep, of my Jeep, right? Once you're there, then all I did was install this little table that folds up. I had to open this up, attach it. There's holes, like screw holes inside here. I just had to match it. So attached it. And this is what it looks like with the cooking stove put on it. Yep. So that's what I did yesterday. And you all are so close today on all the Sophie stuff, right? All right. I got a few things done on the game yesterday. I managed to fix the Tavian quest, so now it is working properly. But we need to work on the skeleton boss and some other little stuff today, right? As well as we need to start figuring out all the skill point stuff, right? I think that we're kind of at the point where I'm like, well, we need some skills added in, and need to do that. As well as I'm trying to work on a design for a new inventory screen, like menu, right? So right now, when you do the inventory, it kind of has like just, oops, here, let's do, it kind of has like one little bag to it, right? And that bag just has slots in it. That's all. It has like these little slots. There, right? Yeah, Sophie is the winner in there. Technically, we are all winners in Sophie's eyes. True. But with the inventory bag, right? It's not really like this. It's more whatever. It's only 3 of these, not this one. I think maybe it is 4. I can't remember now. What I'm looking at or thinking about is adding another image here that goes with it when you open your inventory. Just your inventory, right? Not your like shop or any of that stuff. Just when you open the inventory. Now, on here, there'll be spots, right? For like armor and maybe for your gear, like, right? So helm, like arms, your leg and shoes, whatever, something like that. But you have that stuff added to it, and then you also have like your weapon, your secondhand stuff, and I don't know, something else, right? So I was thinking about making it so that is different at some point. And it'll probably start being this week too, because we're about ready to start making it so you can use different items. What? Outside of that, what games speaking of more video games, what games has everybody been playing? I know, Manuch, you've been playing Red Dead Redemption 2, and I have to say that game looks really good. I never played any of the first Red Dead or the second one, and but it looks really good. And the game that I've been playing is called Alien Dawn Stranded, right? It's a like colony sim. Similar to like RimWorld, that kind of stuff. Yeah. Oh, and Brent, you've been playing a game called Grind Survivors. All right, well, let's tag it. Is that on Steam? Okay. I can see why you've been looking at it. Oh, it has like all the like big animations for attack stuff. That's cool. Yeah, I could definitely see why you're looking at this. Yeah, that's neat. The particle effects and all the extras, like the special effects on stuff, I struggle with. I do. I don't know. Getting better with it, I think. That's all. And like I said, I've been doing this Alien Stranded Dawn. It's just a colony sim, kind of like RimWorld, those ones, right? What are we listening to? All right. There we are. Let's start that. All right. I think we are ready. We can go ahead and drop into the game window here. Same. Art stuff is hard. It is. Right? There's so many cool things that I would love to be able to do with like the way things look, but then I struggle with trying to make it. I'm getting better at it. I just struggle with it. All right. I did fix. I had we'll just start the game. I had a problem where every time I would go into a new room or like inside a building, transfer between the main map and like the harbor, I was having a problem where if you had companions with you, they would show up at their current coordinates, but in the new map, and then like zoom over to where you are. So I have now fixed that. So if we pick up Tavia now, right? I also made it so the lurching is the lerp is a little smoother when you change positions, right? But now when we go into a building, they show up right with you instead of like over here and like coming across everything. So they show up now right with you. So coming along with that. I also, yes, I had to make a hotkey to be able to provide and give myself all the different quests up to this one so that I can quickly go through and do it and test things a little better. So now we've completed the first 3 quests essentially, right? And I forgot to get adventure 1. So we turn in Tavian's quest now. And I can't get this guy to go straight. Paul the Lumberjack's a little drunk. He doesn't really walk very well. He goes wherever. Makes it there, works his way up and runs, like goes really fast and slows down. I don't know. He's a little, he can't really walk right, but you know. And his quest is working, right? So he talks about his axe. He needs it sharpened. Sure, you help him. And you acquire the Paul's axe, right? So then we take the axe. We'll come over to where the blacksmith is. Right? So it takes 2 times. You got to talk to him, and then you wait a second. Then you talk to him again, and now you have the sharpened axe. So then you can take it back to Paul. Right? And he goes and chops up the tree. The tree disappears. You talk to him one more time. He says, the ancient forest is open. Go to work out there. Oh, one more thing. He tells you about the witch, right? Says, I wouldn't mess with her. And says, you know, she has items that aren't normally in town. But now you can get into here. I do need him to say that she's kind of nocturnal, right? It only shows up during the night. Just so you're aware of it. Because if you come out here during the day, she's not here. But if we make it nighttime, if we make it nighttime, she'll show up. And she's not there during the day. But I am working on, as you see, there's a wolf in here, right? So there are new enemies. I am kind of working on a couple things, right? I want to bring in these skeletons, which is the skeleton that I used from Pixel Warrior, right? I want to use my ooze from Pixel Warrior and the skeleton archers, which was for Pixel Warrior, but never got put in. So all right, so we go ahead and stop this. I think one of the things we need to do is let's work on some of the skill stuff for a little bit. Secret Harbor, good morning. How are you doing? It is it's another hot day here. Yesterday was just about 100 degrees. All right, so we're gonna save because I was working on a couple things this morning. Let's make a quick commit. All right, we'll drop out of this project. Storm's coming on, so cooling off a bit. Nice. Yeah, it's not here. I mean, well, that's not true. We're supposed to have some rain come in. Yesterday was just about 100. Today's going to be at like a high of like 95, I think. Oops. Let's see. Today's only going to be a high of like 90 with some rain later this evening. All right, so this is the skill tree. You're up to 79 today. Nice. Oh, you'll like this. I've been doing a lot of work on the Jeep lately. I added in a new like radio to it. The radio is this. It goes on the side of the center console, right? And it has a big antenna in the back of the Jeep. It is for communication between the vehicles, right? So it is between the vehicles. And then yesterday, I installed a table in the back. Yeah, CV radios, yeah. It's called GMRS. It's a specific band of frequencies. So you have regular CV, CB, then you have the GMRS, and then you have ham radio, right? You need a license to use the GMRS, which I have. But yeah, I installed this table. And what it does is allow you to put like your camping, like your stove there, so you can cook right there on the door. I do have a license. Yeah, it's a 10-year license for GMRS. And no, it was not. It was like... it's, yeah, literally about $35 for 10 years. And it covers you and everybody in your household, so anybody in your vehicle. Yeah, it was a really good deal. The test wasn't real hard. You do have to study just a little bit for it, go through, but it was not super hard to do. So we use that for all the communication between the vehicles. Yeah, but yeah, this is it. And then, like I said, it has a really big antenna on the back of the Jeep. And then the only other thing I did was I installed some mounting right here where the change tray is. I took the change tray out. I put the bullet point mounting system in there, and they don't move. So even when your Jeep's like shaking or whatever, everything stays still. They're really, really good. All right. Let's go back to this. Okay, so we're on skill tree, right? And you said it looks like I'm using 2.0, but it's not. It's still 3. And homeless with a Sophie treat. Okay. Sit. All right. So the file I put in there was called 3.0 or something. Let me double check. It was, V 3.0 is what I moved in there. I just think you forgot to update it right here. So no biggie. There's still a newer one. All right. I want to get sort of started version 3.1.2. Yeah. I'll get it. Right? All right. So, I got the rooms situated, so we're going to start it. I don't really have anything. I had to start over, and I can't remember exactly what I was trying to do, but, and I hate the mouse thing here. Stay there. But I heard it. Who did it? Secret Harbor coming in with a soapy treat. You gotta sit. That's it. Lay down. All right. So when I have this open, right? I can use any version, but the latest is the easiest to use, you suppose. Okay. Well, now is probably a good time to switch to it, Brent, because I had to start over, so I don't have anything made yet. All right, let me figure out where I have to go for that. Hold on. Easy skill tree here. And I saw her come in. Jeepin. Good morning, Jeepin. You're up early, Jeepin. I was waking up, like, I woke up early. Like, I was up at probably, like, 4:30 this morning. And, just laid in bed for a little while. And then when my alarm went off, about 5:15 is when I got up. But, yeah, I don't know. I just wasn't sleeping. I was like, all right. All right, let me bring this up here because I'm not logged in here. Can I... All right, hold on. It's not letting me get it. It wants me to pay again. The hell? Itch. Itch, itch. There we go. Okay, I got it. Arwen is still sleeping roughly. She's making tiny little noises, but she's like right behind me. You can see on Sophie's cam the bottom of her cage. You need to go to the store and get food for today. True. Bailey is 7. Nice. All right. Let me download the newest version of Easy Skill Tree. All right, so that is now downloaded. What do you suggest, Brent? do I just drag in the new one? Will it overwrite everything else? Is that the easiest way to do this? Open it in a new project. I just made this project. I made this yesterday. All right. I guess I can delete this one and do a new one. Let me, because I want it under the same name. Let me go in there and delete that project. Hold on. Where? That is, what did I call it? Skill tree builder. All right. All gone. I wish, though, we'll do this. Do a blank game. We'll call it skill tree builder. All right. There. And then I need to open this, and we're going to import the package. And we'll add all, import. There we are. All right. So I don't remember how to even. Step 1 complete. Excellent. All right, so I have tree builder room set. So that is in order here, right? All right. So, do I have... I don't have your documents up. Run it and have fun. Excellent. I like that. Oh, that's massive inside. Why is it bigger than my screen? Dang it. Hold on. I need to... There it goes. I was like, it took it a minute to see it. But it's big. Okay. So, all right. How do I move it? You recommend starting with setting my node defaults. Excellent. Okay, node defaults. Let's read. Node groups. Set prerequisite node draw line requires at least 2 nodes. Okay. Over here, F. Set. Oh, I passed it. Set default node settings. All right. I don't think it needs to be 64. I think it needs to be smaller. So What were some... Oh, I can't remember. Do you remember what's... I don't. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I had some icons. I can't remember what size. I think they might be 32s, but... Let me see if I can find them real fast. Game design... Here? Icons. Where's night? Shoot, I think I did not record it. Oh well. I think we're gonna set it to 32 for now. Enter. All right. If you have your own sprites you want to use, you would recommend importing them before you start as well, actually. Well, all right. That's going to take me some time to find. I was hoping to be able to set it up and then find the icons that I want for each one. But if I need to do icons first, I guess we'll do that. Yeah, let me see. I got some icons in here. Gems, medieval weapons, military weapons, minerals. I gotta go through my asset folders and find stuff. Well, I don't even know what we're making the first one. I guess that would help too, right? I should probably have a plan. But I don't, because it's more fun to come up with it on the spot, I guess. I don't know. I just failed to plan. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Well, technically, if you plan to fail and you fail, is it succeeding? I don't know. Right. But let's talk about what we think our first skill is going to be. Now, it's just going to be a basic skill, not required by others, right? And I think it's going to look something like this, somewhere between the two of these. Yeah. Yeah, it'll probably go through a couple renditions of it. But either way, we need this circle one, which is your basic entry skill, right? So I was thinking like your first one gives you a boost in, I don't know, HP or something, right? Well, we're going to go through this a couple times, like make them and break this. So let's just go with, how about ones that you have? All right, how? Enter. There we go. Let's go 32. Enter. Oh, we have different shapes. Square. Square is the only shape. Okay. Cost is 1 NSP, which is fine. Frame sprite. Oh, the frame sprite. I kind of like that. Let's just leave it like that. All right, why won't you... What? Do I have to click something? I chose it. It's on there. Why won't hitting enter accept it? Double click it. Okay. Is there... Am I missing something? Nope. It's a little bigger than my screen. But, it didn't resize to my monitor very well. Yeah, I chose this, but I can't get out of this. I can't get to the next stuff. So I don't know what to do from here. Hit escape. Okay. There we are. Okay. Yeah, it's split. Like, it's taller than my two screens, or my one screen, so it's halfway onto the screen above it. All right, so F3. That'll work. Yeah, I have like an ultra wide. All right. Now, let's make this my first node, right? Enter name for the skill. I don't know. We'll just do an HP one. We're just practicing. Hit points. There. We'll just call it HP. Then, so we need a node ID. I don't know what to call it. Like the node ID? Oh, what's a good name? What about... You find now that you have the visual editor, okay, there's less need to be super particular about the ID. Oh, okay. You can literally call it node 1, 2. Oh, all right. There, we'll just call it 8-bit node 1. Skill description. No. Oh, okay. How about increase HP by 5, 10, by 10. We'll say 10, right? That's good for practice. So then, all right, so now that we have this, let's make another node. What else do I need? Lock, default. Okay. Navigate down, select field, cancel, set node as default focus node. Is that what we want? Set it. F. All right. Now, let's do another one here. So, Oh, in stat bonuses. All right, we click on this one again. HP, we have our description. It's good. Stat bonuses there. In the stat bonuses, set the HP bonus received. Stat bonus. Set the HP. Input the name of the stat. The stat can be used plus shift plus enter to edit the existing formula. What? All right. Input the formula of the stat bonus to determine the value per level. Okay, so constant 10. Oh, that's right, constant stuff. So yeah, the first one is only gonna be an increase of like 10. And for formula, you can do something like constant 10. Okay. What? Oh, I don't know what all this stuff is. I hate doing this, figuring it out. All right. Let me find your document notes. Hold on. There we go. All right. Easy skill tree documentation. All right. So I want constant 10. Or constant 10 here. All right. Oh. All right. No, it's got it right there. Okay. Always grants a stat bonus of 4. I gotcha. Constant. Okay. All right. So we need to give it a name. Did it accept it? I don't know. Hold on. Shift at. Damn it. Where'd it go? I have no idea if it took. It disappeared. All right, it's there. All right. So now I want it to go to. What the hell? Okay. Stat bonus name. I got it. I got it. Stat bonus name. HB plus 5. Oh, it doesn't do pluses? What? Plus 5. There we are. All right, so now we added it, right? What? Stop. Okay, so it has 1 stat bonus to it. Now go to your description. Skill description. That's the only thing I see with description, right? Here. Increase. Oh, wait. Damn it. Hold on. Stat bonus. I gave it a bad name. Hold on. There. Okay. Stop opening it. Go to the description. No. Oh my god. Oh, hold on. I need to get rid of this stupid one first. Stat bonuses. I want you deleted. Delete. Oh my god. Why'd you make new one? I just was trying to rewrite the name. Crap. All right. Well, it's got 2 things on it now. For fuck's sake. Increase. So, all right. So now we go to the description and we just say HP increase something. I think it's just the like what I think would work doesn't really work. And so I just have to, because I can't remember any of this. It's been a while. I probably should have looked at the documentation before I started trying to do that today. But it's okay. I'll figure it out. I'll get it. Right? All right. So we have our skill description is increase HP by 10. It apparently now has 2 stat bonuses on it because I can't delete one of them. But we're okay. We're good. Right? So now let's make this. I want a new node. Shift click. Why does that look so funky? And we'll put one here and there. All right. So now we have our HP, right? Then we have this one. And this one. Am I selecting it? No. This one? There we go. Yeah, so what is the... Did I make it... Oh, what? I have it at, what, 32? Maybe it needs to be... Does it need to be 16 for this? Oh, wait. Is the sword at 64? This is 64, isn't it? Frame size 32. Let's look at my frame sprite. It should look like that, but it doesn't. So I am missing something. This is the background frame of the node. After an existing sprite name, import your own sprites. Okay. The frame should be set to middle center. All right. And preferably 9 slice. All right. We have frame sprite, frame index, frame size, icon sprite here, icon scale. Enter the scale of sprite. Okay, so they are defaulted to 64 pixels. And if I have it at 32, then I think you said we just make it half, right? So we enter on it, it's 0.5. Except it doesn't do that. Zero 0.5. There we go. Did it not like my keypad? All right, so you can't use your number pad. Oh, interesting. All right. Only the top numbers above the keyboard. There we are. Okay, we got it. And there. Your keyboard doesn't have a number pad? I gotcha. I gotcha. Okay. So let's go. Oh, double clicking doesn't work. All right. So if I select this one, how do I get it to switch? This one? I see I have it selected here. Oh, all right. So I got to go all the way back out to the main thing. Oh, I gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. I got it now. We go from here. I want my icon frame size 30, 30, 32. Then we'll come in here and do this there. 0.5. We're going to... Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Ads have gone off. There. Okay. All right. We have that. Okay. Ads have gone off. I'm going to take a quick be right back. I need to grab some more coffee, and we're going to uncover Arwen, and then we'll be back at it, right? So, get up, stretch, do what you need to, and I will see everybody in just a few moments. Hang tight. All right. So, Secret Harbor, you're getting off. I appreciate you being here. R1 has now been uncovered during her break, or during my break, and yeah, you can see R1 here. She hangs out right behind me. See? All right, Secret Harbor, I appreciate you being here. Have a good day. All right. Yeah, she likes being back there. All right, so we have, let me see if I can get the lettering smaller. I guess it doesn't really matter, though. That's all right. So the bottom number is like where its position is. The top number, 0 out of 1, means you haven't spent any skill points on it yet. On this one, let me go out of this. We need to go into this one. Then we need to go to sprite icon. We need to change this to 0.5, and that'll work. There. Can't really see what it is on it. I guess it doesn't really matter. Right? So if I can find some good icons that are 64 pixels, I think that would be better. You would see this better. Right? I saw a Jeepin fly down the stairs. Yep, you had wings and you flew down the stairs. Well, here, I mean, this is what it's going to kind of look like, right? So maybe working with 64 pixel icons would just do better. I'll have to play with that. I do have a whole bunch of icons that were some from an asset pack, right? That are for these. I'll have to see what size they are and try to go from there. But we'll stick with this for right now. Let me come in here and adjust this real quick. All right. Jeepin is getting she's going to the grocery store. Because it's a Twitch pool party today. That's it. Hot tubs and pools. Yeah, no, we're having a couple people over to go to hang out at the pool today because it's gonna be hot. Not as hot as yesterday. Yesterday was almost 100. Today's only gonna be 90. But we're doing a cookout out there, so we're getting like burgers and that kind of stuff. I haven't seen anybody use the stuff out there.
I have.
Have you?
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say I hope it's working. All right. Because I was like, if it doesn't work, we'll just bring out our camping stuff and book it out there.
Yeah.
So.
And I can always get the George Foreman grill out to do the hamburgers on.
Yeah. All right. So we got 1, 2, and 3, right? So we have this. Let's get it so that we can work with the first skill point. At this point, I want to export it or create it and figure it out how to do this. So now that we have this made, vertical export to GML F4. All right. I'm assuming that is export my tree with, if you want, you could do is export your tree with E. With E, it says F4. But you say E. All right. So what I'll do is press E. Export file name to export skill tree 2. Like, why wouldn't you just take the node name and make that your file name? But all right. 8-bit node test. Export with the current levels. Export with encryption. What? We'll just hit it. Enter. All right. We exported 8bits-node-test. See? Delay. I just did it. Press E to export. Okay, let's do it again. Make it short. 8. How about 8 test? 8 test? 8 test. Done. All right. We made it. So now we can close this. We'll save this. We'll close it. We'll close the project. And open. Oh, crap. I deleted this. How do I get this out of here? No, see, it's not. I hate GameMaker sometimes. Why? If it's not there, it shouldn't show up here anymore. But whatever. That's the one I want. All right. So now maybe I should have looked. Where does it save it? Like, how do I import this thing? Import local package. I mean, I think I'm all right. I need to tell your, hold on, let me find it. Skill tree. I need to go to, is it this? One of these things I need to tell to look for that particular file. That's all, right? Scripts, sounds. In the builder create event. Object skill tree. Okay, not the, that's not it. Let me see. What do we got? We have objects, only object skill tree. Font scripts, items here, node, sound sprites, and more sprites. You get 2 things as sprites. All right, sprites. Object tree builder. Okay. Object tree builder. That is not in there. Yeah, this is my project. I want to attach it into my project. I'm trying to figure out how to load it in. Yeah, I'm trying to import. It's not a regular YYP, so I can't just drag it in, right? It needs to be, like, you need your skill tree stuff to be connected to it and tell it to load it. Or would it work just importing a local package? Ooh, I hear a dungeon. Homeless, thank you for doing a dungeon. We haven't had those here in a while. I'll join you in it. I think the best way to do it with this version in your own package is cliffhanger there. What you can do is spawn a dungeon. Yes, that sounds pretty good. We could do that.
Bye.
See ya. All right. Yeah, so okay, let me look up your documentation because how do I load it in? Easy. Creating a skill tree, items, useful functions. Sorry, before I thought you were going to open the builder again. Well, yeah, I'm trying to get like the whole flow down. Like I'm trying to practice making something and then practice loading it in. Oh. Oh, that's what I... All right. Okay. All right, we're back into the skill builder project. So now, I want to run it. You don't remember the size? You're bigger than my monitor again. All right, whatever. No, it didn't remember it. Type my 8-bit, press I to import 8 test, I think is what I called it. There we are. All right. 8 test. Yeah, you're slightly your standard size is bigger than my your default screen size is bigger than my monitor. Okay, so export to GML is F4. Enter an ID, 8 test. 8 test. Tree ID must start with a letter. Dang it. Tell me that before I do this. All right. Enter an ID for 8 test. Ha. Got it. So now we'll close this. We'll just do another save. You can close the project. And we'll open up my project. We can have a new script. There we are. Nice. Paste this function into your project and call it from object skill tree. Got it. So now we have some information about it here. This is the first one, 2, 3. No, this one down here is. Okay, so it's going the other way around. All right, this is... Why is everything all red in here? Unexpected. Because the function name... we're going to call it skill tree test. Create tree 8 test. All right, we'll just... Oops. We'll fix these ones. Because there's only a couple here. We'll only do it a couple times. And that one. All right. Eight test replace with a test. Replace. That's only. Let's do a search. All right. Doesn't find any, so I got them all. Okay. So, if the stuff that I create over there has to be in the way that GML understands it, you should make it so that people can only write in that way. I didn't realize that it transfers over that way, and yeah. I got it now. I got it now. So... Can I delete one of these now? Right? Yeah, I made 2 by mistake. So we're going to get rid of that one. And we're going to call it, do this. There we are. All right. Nope. There we are. Now it's all fixed. And I have no red. So we're good. So in, I should create tree. We're just going to call it skill tree a test. All right. So now, paste this function into your project and call it from object skill tree. So now we need object skill tree. Object skill tree would be here. Oh wait, what was the whole thing called? It's called create tree 8 test. Okay. So in object skill tree, I hear another dungeon. Oh, it's at the bottom. Add your skill tree to the skill tree array in this block. So to here. Like that. And we can get rid of the skill tree test. Yep, you would remove the existing one. There we are. Perfect. All right, so now we have that implemented. Can I go to a step event? Sure. What do you want to, do you need me to scroll down? What do you need to see? See at the top, where put your conditions, like up here, put your conditions to exit this event if your project is not ready to interact with the skill tree. If, I'll just, not global game paused end menu equals skill tree exit. Okay. If global skill tree exit. So I haven't made a, yeah, I see it. So, like in your game, if you have a menu or something for the skill tree, what do you mean? Oh, like where you would like choose the skill tree? Okay. Yeah, so like I don't know, let's say we make it so we'll have like maybe an icon on the screen plus a button. And if we hit the button, then it would go to here. All right, something like that. Okay. And welcome in, Hamster. How you doing? I am messing around with figuring out the skill tree stuff by Brent. And, you know, making mistakes because I'm baby new at it. Right? All right. So if your bottom, or if my bottom, if your button does something like sets a variable to true, then you say at the top, if that variable is false, then exit. Gotcha. Okay. So right now, I think I have it set to, if we press K, it opens the skill tree. So if I run it and hit that, we should be able to open it. In homeless, your bottom does set a variable to true. Yes, yes. And whatever condition you put here, you want to copy it to the draw GUI event. Okay. Like the draw GUI event in this. So if pressing K is sets a variable to true, then you say here, when that variable is false, then exit. I think I have it. There's I, there's E. Let's find it. Let me do a search just for keyboard pressed. There. All right. So in I have it in Game Manager. So your button only sets to true when your bottom only sets to true when you eat something your stomach doesn't agree with. True, true. So does our ones. Yeah, I had it already set up. All right, let's, for the fun of it, let's just run it and see if it works or not. Starfish, good morning. I hope you are doing well. And celebration. All right. If we hit K. Wow. Yeah, it's coffee with eggs like Sam. Yeah, it is. I have coffee right here. See, it's in my little coffee pot mug. Yes. This is unreadable. This is crazy. Right? Looks amazing. It does. It does. Yes. I don't know how big of a monitor you were planning for me to use. But I am not. If I press U, if I press U, the nodes are not there. Correct. All right, so let's close it, or let's say K. Let's close it. I have not. Let's go make sure my draw GUI is set up properly. In here, we are saying we have it copied here. I bet it's a font thing. I may not. Oh no, you did bring over a font. Yeah. So that should be fine. Well, it should, based upon up here. No, it would be The only place... All right, so it's only calling mine right here. It should be calling it, right? You're curious if the macros... I mean, I don't know. You could take the fonts you used as well and reduce their size if they're too big. I don't know if that's it or, you know... I mean, how big are your fonts? They're only on a size 12. They shouldn't be like the size of the screen. To start, you think there's a macro that is set. All right, let's find your macros. In here. Skill tree object. Skill tree array is grayed out. Line 27. Okay. Debug mode is set to true. So set it to false. All right. Then run it. We're going to run it. All right, let's take a look at it. Let's go back in it. Okay. All right. Giant font in my face. I cannot read the words in front of my face. So it looked like my GUI size was super small. I don't know how to tell. When you open the tree, yeah, I don't know. All right, let's go close that. Let's go back into, can you show me the create mode of this object skill tree? Yeah, I gotcha. You are on 3-1 now, buddy. Oh, what about this? What this is it telling it that it's in debug mode? Right? Like in here in my project, it shouldn't really be in debug mode because it just should be running it. The actual project for the skill tree, it has it. Okay, hold on. You can change the font it's using to the font you are using in the rest of your text. Okay. No code, just back up his font and then change his font to your font in the right asset explorer. I'm opening it on yours to check as well. All right. But let's do the font thing. So where I'm assuming that's going to be down in the draw somewhere. Let's get down here and figure out the fonts. So header, draw set font. All right, let's do that one. Create event line. All right, let's go back up there. 212 in create event. Create event 212. Button height. What? 190, 290, 199. And 200. All right, font, chat, bubble. So font, chat, bubble. I don't have that. Oh, okay. So maybe we should start over. There's not a good way for me to remove this. All right, so font, debug, I don't need that. Yeah, I think part of the problem is the game is using version 2. The project where I design the skill tree is on version 3 or 3.1. Oh, I need it. If I copy in, like if I move object, or I mean the 3.1 into here and let it overwrite everything, will that be good? Will that work for your skill tree? Because we can just start it over in my project. We haven't done very much, right? All right, let's do that. Because we're not very far into it. So, like, if we can do it now, we might as well. So... All right, let's import it. Let's tell it everything. Let's import it. And let it replace everything. So it's going to replace them all. Replace all. Import. All right. Now, let's figure out what I need here. There's some new stuff. So hold on. It's missing half your stuff. These all look empty. I don't have your object anymore. All right, so it deleted everything. But didn't actually put the new stuff here. I have no... Oh, crap. I hope not. It did. Damn it. See, when I say replace it, you should just replace it where it is in the file system. You silly GameMaker. All right. Let's figure out. This is a mess now. Let's figure out what I can get rid of up here and start moving things up here. Right? I think I can delete this entirely. Yes, so we'll delete this. We'll delete this. And we'll copy in all this. There we go. All right. We got it. We moved it. So everything's up here now. Inside, nope. In the engine, objects, skill tree. It still says 2. You brat. And all this stuff is grayed out. Give me a minute. Let me do a save. Let me make a commit of the skill tree. Let me close my project. Let me open my project. So it sees everything again. There we are. Although it still lies. All right. In here, we needed it to come down. I thought it was in... Oh, there's just more stuff with it. Replace these example tree creations with your tree. So from here, we do create skill tree. What do we call it? It was create. I guess we could look at my function. Create tree, not skill. Create tree. All right. Then, I'm just going to keep those, but we're going to comment them out for right now. There we are. Okay. So now that we have that, this one's a little different. It doesn't have that global thing here. The global skill tree, I think it was, but should be all right. Whatever this was. I think it should be fine though. All right. Middle click the skill tree. That skill tree is active right here. Whoops. Take me up there. Edit this function. All right. This should check the conditions in your project that should be met. That should be met for the skill tree to become visible and interact. Example, if global.gamePause, okay, is false. And inside it, put. We're going to do our, not gold, global dot skill tree. So we're global skill tree return true. Oh, it's an if statement. If global skill tree true, that was, wait, else return false. There we are. All right. Oh. I'm not good at shortening these. I still write them all out. I'm getting better. Well, sort of. I'll get there. I tend to write everything out. Oh, debug mode was in skill. Where was that? That was in your macros. So that is in engine, objects, scripts, macros. Right here at the top. Skill tree debug mode is false. All right. Try it now. Excellent. All right, we're going to do a quick save. And now we'll run it. Give it a minute. It has to figure out what I just did to it. Oh. Player level variable. What the? All right. Global name player level index not set before reading it. Okay. Let's see. Global player or in object skill tree. Global variable name player level index not set before reading it. Maybe. Oh, true. Let me redo that. So let's open up that first. Okay. Now that we did that, I'm going to try it again. All right, still the same stuff. So it doesn't like player level variable in skill node code. All right, so we're saying create event for skill global variable name player level index not set before reading it. but it says object skill. All right, so that is the error. Right? Yep. So let me close this. Let me get this out of the way. It said it was in object skill tree. Go to object globals. Oh, global used? Okay. Game version, skill points, X, experience multiplier, gold. Replace line 7. This. Global player level equals 1. Okay. We'll just try it. Still doesn't like it. All right. Same exact one. So now in here, no, not skill tree, functions, object skill tree. It said in here, it doesn't like variable name player level. Skill tree draw. It says create event for it though. Let's see. All right. It didn't see player level inside the create event. I see it in globals used. Here, skill tree draw. Oh, can I go to the error again? Yeah. What about, let me find my notes. I'll make it bigger. Or here, let me just. Line 132 of create event of the object global used. What? If instance here, globals used. Here, I'll run it again and we get the error message. What about, what's it? Player level. That's the current one. Maybe just replace all player level variable with global.player._level. I mean, we could. All right. Okay. First one is there. Player level variable here. Well, that's a macro for it, but it already says that in the macro. We have it saying global.player level. So player level variable should... Is that already an add time? All right. I don't know. But I am going to take a very short break. I just want to fill up my coffee, and we'll come back and try to figure this out. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. And Jeepin is home. I hear her pulling in with her Jeep. Can't miss her Jeep. Her Jeep's loud. And then, of course, you got Sophie. All right. So, let me go back. I think the issue is this. We're just saying global player level. I don't think I don't have that. Right? So that's only listed in your, I don't know if you're still there, Brett. I know it's late too. That's only listed in your files. In here, I just have it listed as level. I think what we need to do is I don't have it set as a global. Well, I don't think I have it set as a global. So I need to set it as a global in my player stuff, right? Or either that, so either I change it here in my object player, or in macros, we say global, it would be no global, it would just be object player level. Right? So it's either going to be one of those. Either I change it so that it's a global, or we make it so that it identifies it as object player level. I think that's what it needs to happen. One of those things. I don't have global player levels anywhere in my files. Right, so I need to set it as a global then. And if I set it as a global, it will be in System Game Manager. It'll be set here. So it's always there, even if the player's not there. I think that's what needs to happen. Yeah. Yeah, so I think I need to convert my... Let's set it back. We're going to create it. So it needs to be global dot player level here, right? That was it. Now right? Yeah. So now I need to set go there. All right, hold on one second. What's wrong? Look.
What? Oh, the sticker coming off.
It's got your name.
Oh, okay.
So, I was given a new coffee. I have all the coffee in the world. Yes, I have all. Whoa, squirrel! Look, score. Starfish, you need one of these. Caramel macchiato is what it is. You need coffee. Caramel macchiato is what I got. All right. Now I got to try to figure out. You have a caramel drizzle. Excellent. All right. So now it'll work, but like my player. All right. We'll test it. I still have to set my player up. It may crash. All I did was just create the global name. The player doesn't it doesn't know that it's global. All right, so it created it. If I hit K, that'll crash it. That crashed it. Oh, now I'm gonna have to do this for every single one, aren't I? Hey. We have a different way of naming things, that's all. So I got to do it for skill points. Then I'm gonna have to do it for XP. Yeah. All right. Let's figure this out. Global name skill points index skill points. Not set before reading it. All right, let's copy this one and let's put that error message up here with the other one. All right, let me move this copy over here so that I can have that copy over there. I have a copy now for both hands. That's it. I can be like, I have 2 copies. Okay. Jeepin is up and moving and doing things against her will. 46 months. That's a long time. Yep. What am I doing now? Brett, you're surprised because the beginning of the object skill tree create event creates the object that initializes these global variables. It's almost like it's not creating it. I don't know. But the problem, like, it's creating variables that aren't in my game. So when it tries to run things, right? And you see, wait, where is it creating it? I don't see any globals in here. Object skill tree. Create. Line 132. That's not creating a global, though. It should be declared in here, though, right? Like, instance create depth global object globals used. Oh, I see what it's doing. Okay. Yeah. I was looking for the actual global variables. Object globals used, and if we open that, we have this. I still feel like we're creating new terms that are not in my game, right? So I just don't know. Like skill points, this isn't how I declare what my skill points are. Well, I don't have skill points, so that doesn't matter. But this, we had to create here, but it's not attached to anything. It doesn't know what it is. Because now I need to build that into my player so that it updates itself here. Right? Yeah. We could do that. Yep. Because you need to go to sleep. You do. And I heard it. Sophie Treat from Starfish. All right, let's switch over. Do a Sophie Treat. Everybody can see your tongue stick out. There we go. All right. Let me switch in. Sorry you can't stay awake any longer because, you know, you have a boss to earn money for, so your boss can buy another Lamborghini. True. Yeah. Starfish, Jeepin got you a buzzball. I get a coffee, you get a buzzball. That's how that works. What? It's too early? It is not too early. It is too late. Brent has to go to sleep. Therefore, we are on Brent's time right now. You can have a buzzball. Right? All right, Brent. I appreciate it. We'll get it. We'll figure it out. We're getting closer, though. We're getting closer. So it's not a big deal. We'll figure it out. All right. In the meantime, it's getting there, right? All right. We're going to go. Let me just close all the skill tree stuff. Levels. Player. All right. The buzz balls. Yeah, the buzz balls are actually pretty good. So the question is, how many buzz balls do we have?
6.
We have 6. Ooh, look at that. It's a little pack. R1 does not like the buzz balls. We like the buzz balls. Yes. All right. We are. Yeah. She's already crazy. She doesn't need a buzz ball. R1 does not need a buzz ball. All right. Although true, we can make an empty buzz ball that we clean out and get rid of the metal edges off of it, like from the opening. It could be a toy. It could. She may like that. All right. Let's see. Let's open up object skeleton boss. We're going to replace some of this. Let's think about this. We're going to change some of this all around. We're just going to make them variables. Name. Lord of Bones. What do we, or get a stick, fill it with sand, and make yes. I'm trying to say the name and I'm like, I don't even know what that is. Maracas. That's it. I was like, what? I was like, I know it. I just couldn't say it.
Read my comment to her comment.
Read somebody's. All right, hold on. And then she starts belly dancing. So Jeepin is starting to learn belly dancing now, apparently. That's it. Okay, Starfish. Jeepin now has a new segment on her stream. It is belly dancing for everyone, right? Belly dancing cooking stream with a buzzball maraca. We're just going to keep adding to it. Secret Harbor's going to come on and she's going to be like, what is going on?
Yeah. She's like, I learned some new things today.
That's it. But I need to join in. Oh no, Secret Harbor would have a fit. Secret Harbor is my mom, by the way, and she would hop on and she'll be like, I quit. I don't know what's going on here anymore.
Not my son.
You cannot come home for Christmas now. Use a plate for me as a tambourine. True, true. It'd be like, oh yeah, at least they, you know, he found somebody special like him. He was always the special one. Yep. Clams on the edge of the plate to rattle. That would be funny. Yep. Yeah, she was on earlier. There we are. Yep, you had to get it in there. Gotcha. All right. Unfortunately, I don't know what's going on with the skill tree stuff, but it just seems to be having some problems. We're slowly fixing it. Though, we're slowly fixing it. Is that a starfish poop? The starfish poop comes out in the shape of a starfish. Yep. I mean, you know, if it works, that's fine. Chocolate starfish, sir. And the hot food flavored water. I don't know why the water is hot. And I was like, why is the toilet water hot? You know the song? No. No, thank goodness. I do not know the song. Everyone just made starfish jokes, so you roll with it. True. True. I mean, the only crazy song that I've heard is the banana song. And yeah, that's the recent one. Alright, we're gonna make idle left. Sprite. Idle right. Let's see. What do we got? Homeless, we got a dungeon. We don't need to talk about the banana song. True. Sprite. This should be a walk. Up. And I need a sprite. Walk down. Sprite. Idle up. And sprite. Idle down. All right. There we are. So, Jeepin is zooming around. What? Oh, do you need to get stuff done? Do you want to do stuff in the kitchen?
Well, yeah, I want to straighten the kitchen up and all that. But, I mean,
all right.
fine.
Because we can just end it so we can get stuff done. Okay. We need somebody to raid out to. We have people coming over today to hang out at the pool, and we want to get stuff situated for them because it's not there. It'll only be a little bit, and then they'll be over anyways. So. I need to find somebody to raid out to. Let me look in my list. Let's see who is on. Sundays are always weird. You don't always have everybody there. Not everyone gets up first thing in the morning like I do. I was up at like 4:30. I couldn't really sleep, so when my alarm hit at 5:15, I was up. Yeah. All right, who do we have on doing game dev? No one. So, I think we're gonna go visit somebody playing a game, right? We're gonna go visit somebody playing a game. We haven't raided into Q in a while, so I hope everybody has a great day. Now, tomorrow I am streaming, but it's a reduced stream as well. Work is going to be in the way, so it's only going to be like 2 hours, and then we'll have to call it. But today, after all the fun at the pool, hopefully I'll get some more time to be able to work on this, try to figure out some stuff, and it'll be good. So we'll go over tomorrow. But in the meantime, we're going to go visit Q. Jeepin is raiding today, by the way. No, Jeepin is streaming today, by the way. But it's going to be a little bit later because we have people over to hang out at the pool. Right? I'm expecting it probably around 3:30. yeah, around 3 or so Mountain Time for Jeeping. But we're going to go say hi to Q. I hope everybody has a great day. And I will catch you all later. Have a good one, folks. Bye.